How often do you think about the language skills you use while shopping? Whether it's asking for a different size or inquiring about a product's features, the language of shopping is rich and varied. Today we're going to explore how a simple trip to the mall can be a fantastic opportunity to sharpen your English listening and speaking abilities. Imagine you're entering a bustling shopping mall, surrounded by various shops and brands. Each interaction, from the greeting at the store entrance to discussing prices, offers a chance to practice language in a dynamic setting. It's not just about making purchases, it's about engaging in small talk, understanding cultural nuances, and even negotiating deals. Throughout this video, we will guide you through different scenarios that typically happen in a shopping environment. You'll learn how to articulate your needs clearly, comprehend responses from salespeople, and navigate through the common dialogues that unfold during shopping. Keep these thoughts in mind as we dive into our first interactive shopping scenario. Imagine you've just entered a large shopping mall. What's the first thing you do? Walking into a bustling shopping center can be quite the sensory overload, with sights and sounds all vying for your attention. But before you dive into the sea of shops, it's crucial to orient yourself. This is where the art of greeting and asking for directions comes into play, a fundamental skill in navigating not just malls, but new environments in general. In Australia, a friendly greeting goes a long way. Start with a simple good morning or hello to catch someone's attention. It's polite, it's easy, and it sets the stage for a pleasant interaction. Now let's say you're looking for a specific store. Here's how you might approach someone for help. Excuse me, could you please tell me where the electronics store is? Notice the key elements here: a polite opener, a clear request, and a specific destination. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Your tone should be friendly and your voice clear. This makes the interaction smoother and increases the likelihood that you'll receive helpful directions. Now, take a moment to practice. Say it out loud. Good morning. Could you please tell me where the electronics store is? Think about your pronunciation and intonation. Are you sounding polite and clear? Mastering this simple interaction can enhance your shopping experience, making it more efficient and enjoyable. Now that you know where you're headed, let's find out what to do when you get there. You've found the electronics store, but how do you ask about a product that caught your eye? When you're shopping and something piques your interest, it's not just about pointing at the item and asking for the price. To really engage and understand what you're considering buying, it's important to ask detailed questions. Let's explore some effective ways to inquire about products, which will not only help you get the information you need, but also build your confidence in using English in real-life scenarios. Imagine you are interested in a new smartphone. A simple and direct approach would be to start with, "Could you tell me more about this smartphone?" This opens up the conversation and shows that you are interested in specifics. Now, if you want to delve deeper into the features, you could ask, "What features does this model have?" This question is great because it prompts the salesperson to provide you with a detailed explanation, which can be very informative. Listen carefully, as understanding these details can significantly enhance your shopping experience and your language skills. Another useful question is this available in different colors? This not only gives you information about the available options, but also keeps the conversation going. It shows that you are considering making a purchase and are interested in the variety offered. If you are concerned about warranty or support, you might ask, "What kind of warranty comes with this product?" Or, "What support services do you offer?" These questions demonstrate foresight and a desire to make an informed decision. For those looking to compare products, a question like, "How does this model compare to the one over there?" can provide insights into the advantages or disadvantages between different items, helping you make a better choice. Remember, every question you ask is an opportunity to practice your language skills, so don't hesitate to repeat these phrases out loud right now. Focus on your pronunciation and try to speak clearly and confidently. Great. You're getting the hang of this. Let's see how you handle making a purchase. You've decided to buy the product. What's next? In the grand adventure of shopping, you've finally found the perfect item. Now, it's time to make it officially yours. But how does one do that? Well, it all starts with asking the all-important question, How much does this cost? This phrase is your golden ticket to figuring out if the item fits within your budget. Now you might be wondering, what if the price is too steep? Well, that's where the art of negotiation comes in. You could say something like, "That seems a bit high. Could you possibly give me a better price?" Remember, the key here is politeness. After all, everyone appreciates a good-natured haggler. Once you've agreed on a price that both you and the seller are happy with, it's time to move on to the payment. This is the moment where you'll need to understand the payment options at your disposal. You could ask, "Do you accept credit cards?" Or, "Can I pay with cash?" Knowing different forms of payment is vital, as it gives you the flexibility to choose the method that suits you best. But what if you're not from around here? What if your currency is different? No worries. You can always ask, "Do you accept foreign currency?" Or, "Can I pay in dollars?" These phrases will help you navigate the sometimes tricky waters of international shopping. And there you have it. You've successfully made a purchase. You've navigated the language of shopping, from asking the price to understanding the payment options. But remember, the conversation doesn't end here. It's always a good idea to say, "Thank you," as you leave. This simple phrase is a sign of respect and appreciation. So practice these phrases, simulate a payment conversation, and get ready to master the art of making a purchase. Because the next time you find yourself in a shopping spree, you'll be more than prepared. With the product in your bag, let's handle a not-so-pleasant scenario next. What if something goes wrong and you need to return an item? Let's dive into how you can navigate this situation with ease and the right language. When returning an item, clarity and politeness are your best tools. Start by clearly stating your intention. Say, "Excuse me, I'd like to return this item." It's straightforward and respectful, setting a positive tone for the interaction. Now, explaining the reason for the return is just as crucial. If the item is faulty, you might say, "It appears there's a problem with this product, as it isn't working as expected." This statement is clear and points directly to the issue without implying fault on the part of the store. Sometimes, you might change your mind about a purchase. In such cases, it's appropriate to say, "I've realized this isn't quite what I needed, and I'd like to return it, please." Here, you're taking responsibility for the change of heart, which can make the process smoother. Remember, always keep your receipts. It's much easier to facilitate a return when you can show proof of purchase. Simply present it by saying, "I have my receipt here." Being assertive does not mean being aggressive. Maintain a calm and friendly demeanor. If you encounter any resistance, a polite yet firm approach is effective. You could say, "I understand the policy, but I would appreciate your help in resolving this issue." Now that you can handle returns, let's wrap up with some final tips. You've learned a lot today about shopping and using your language skills effectively. Let's take a moment to recap the key phrases and strategies we've discussed, and how they can transform your next trip to the mall into a practical language learning session. Firstly, we dived into the language of shopping. Understanding and using the correct terminology can not only make your shopping experience smoother, but also enhance your vocabulary. Phrases like, "Can I try this on?" "How much is this?" and "Do you have this in another color?" are not just functional, they're the building blocks of practical language proficiency. Then we explored how to greet staff and ask for directions within the store. Remember, a simple, "Hello, could you help me find?" followed by a polite, "Thank you," can go a long way in making your interactions more pleasant and rewarding. These greetings and questions are your first step in engaging in meaningful conversations. Inquiring about products moved us into more specific language use. Here, the focus was on asking detailed questions to gather information about products, which tests your ability to understand responses and further clarifies your needs. What features does this have, or is this available in a smaller size? Helps you practice how to inquire and listen attentively. Making a purchase was next, where we discussed how to confidently navigate transactions. Using phrases like, "I would like to buy this please," or "Can I pay by card?" provides a real-world context to practice numbers, money handling, and polite transactional dialogue. Handling returns showed us that even if a purchase doesn't go as planned, it's an opportunity to engage in more complex dialogues. "I need to return this because," or "Could I exchange this for something else?" are phrases that challenge your ability to explain and negotiate. Now here's a challenge for you. Next time you're at the mall, apply these tips. Notice how your interactions change and how your confidence in using the language grows. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to improve your language skills. Happy shopping and see you next time.